fact that the handling of this border bill, everyone sort of opposing this before even seeing it over here.
Which border bill? I haven't seen a border
Senate,
bill.
the Senate border
That's
bill
not
that
a
came
border
out.
bill. That's an immigration policy bill. It's washed in with a few other issues that also deserve debate on their own merits. When you start putting together these giant omni packages that are over $100 billion, and then you try to cloak it as a border bill when in fact it's not actually securing the border, that's a legislative malpractice, and frankly, you're trying to hoodwink the American people. We have a border crisis. We need a border security solution. There are things that this president can do right now, if he's not going to take up H.R. 2 in the House to secure our border and remain in Mexico, stop, catch, and release. There's a list of executive powers that he has at his disposal to secure the border right now.
Senator Langford says that this bill would shut down the border over the past 4 months if it reached the migrant
I have a
levels.
lot of respect for Senator Langford, and I don't envy him of his job of trying to get a massive border win when he's in the minority on the Senate side. He's did a lot of good work on this, but what's being pushed forward in this supplemental package is not a border security solution. It is an immigration policy reform that helps the next administration maybe a little bit securing the border. But I don't trust this administration to use the authorities in this supplemental to do the right thing. We need to secure the border starting today, not waiting for a future administration.
How does this play in a district like yours that House Republicans may kill a bipartisan deal? Probably the only thing that could get to the president's desk.
I don't think this is a bipartisan deal. I think this is a bill that Senator Langford was trying to get some goodness into. But look, I'm from California, right? We're all border cities. I'm a couple hundred miles north of the border, and we have record high crime right now. We have record high debt, record high inflation. We have sheriffs right now who have record low recruiting and retention, and so Democrats and Republicans crave security above all things. So this notion that Democrats don't want border security is absolutely false. Democrats actually want border security, and that's what we're pushing for here. What the Senate has done, though, is not provided border security. They've provided a giant supplemental monster that's made up of conglomerates to include $60 billion plus for Ukraine. That actually doesn't secure the border, and that's a problem. So let's secure our border. Let's have an independent conversation about Ukraine funding. Let's have the debate. I've been very clear with the White House what questions they need to answer in order to get support for Ukraine funding. The Speaker in the House has done the same in carrying that message forward. Let's have an independent conversation about Israel. I support the clean funding for Israel without a pay for. They're in the midst of a shooting war. We just got to give them the ammunition for David Sling and the Iron Dome refills to get them going. But unfortunately, what the Senate did was dilute everything to the point where this giant supplemental isn't helping anyone's cause, and it's certainly not securing the border.
Thanks for your time.